What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live talking about this upcoming DraftKings NBA 11 gamer for April 26th. Before we begin, I wanted to tell everybody thank you for all the kind words and messages y'all gave me about the engagement this past Friday. I'm really excited about the basically our new me and my now so-called girlfriend's new chapter. So thank y'all for that and all the kind words. It was definitely awesome hearing all that. And thank you for bearing with me about doing the videos. I just was spending time with her. There was no way I could do videos, of course, priorities. So, but now we're back. We're back to break down this NBA 11 gamer for Monday. I'm excited about this 11 gamer. It's a huge slate. I know I typically don't like 11 gamers, but it's good to be back, everybody. I'm ready to dig into this main slate. San Antonio and Washington. On the San Antonio side, there's not much I want on this. Basically, it's just maybe some DeRozan, maybe some Murray. Overall, though, there's not much I like on this team. It's in a good matchup, yes, but the way they just distribute all of the minutes and usage rates, there's not much I want, to be honest with you. On the Washington side, though, good luck. You got bailed out on Westy last night. So for 11 or for 10-9, the big thing about Westy is what happens with Beal, because Beal has been going off also, and it's been creeping up into his Westbrook's usage rate. So we need to wait and see on that. In my opinion, there's not much I want on this team either. Maybe some Neto at 5-2, and Daniel Gafford deserves a start. I mean, look what he did last game. They started Alex Lynn, and then Gafford went off for 38 and 27 minutes. I mean, he's a point per minute monster. I wish they would give him more minutes. So if Gafford does start, then I'm going right back to the well on him. Atlanta and Detroit, still no Trae Young, obviously. Capella at 9-2. This matchup is okay for him, but I'd much rather go to Bog, who, look at what's been happening with Bog. 45, 40, 39, 22, 39, 51, 39, 48. He's been going off. And at 7-8, I'm going right back to him. John Collins with Capella back is a no thank you. The rest of the guys, only if Brandon Goodwin does start. He started the second half over Solomon Hill. So if Brandon Goodwin does start once again, I do like that at 4-3. On the Pistons, Jeremiah Grant 6-7. It's just hard to get to him. I'm still not going to it. Isaiah Stewart, here's the deal with Isaiah Stewart. Now that Mason Plumlee is looking good, Isaiah Stewart's minutes went down. It went from 28 to 19 and went from 32 to 16. How much rather go to Plumlee, Mason Plumlee? I mean, look what he did last games. 29, 32 minutes, 55 and 44. I don't mind him here. Corey Joseph, Sadiq Bey, Killian Hayes. All this team is now healthy. I'm not picking out of these guys, to be honest with you. Lakers in Orlando. Still LeBron James. Anthony Davis, the minutes limit should be off of him pretty soon. 9-4, though. I'd rather go to other spin-up options, to be honest with you. Andre Drummond, 7-4. I don't mind the matchup here for him at all. Sorry, I paused that for 1 second. I had to go take my dogs out. They were barking, so I had to go take care of them really fast. But anyways, back to where we were. Lakers in Orlando. So Andre Drummond, it's all about the mental game for him. If you think he does well in this matchup, which I do think he will, it's all about the mental game with him if he wants to play or not, basically. Lately, he's been wanting to play, so I'm going to him. Schroeder, don't worry about the Q tag. He's playing. I don't mind him here at 7,000. It's a great price tag for him. Harold got a DMP, so be careful with him. There's not much else I want on this team. Orlando, so Wendell Carter Jr., if there's no minutes limit for him, I don't mind going to him. Cole Anthony is 6'2". He's been good lately. I don't mind going to him. And then we just need to wait and see what happens with the rest of the team. I don't mind going to Gary Harris, Audrey Hampton if all these guys are out, because they'll be two value plays I'm looking at. OKC and Philly, no Dort. So good luck is all I'm going to say with this team. Good luck, Thunder. For me, maybe some Baisley. Moses Brown, the minutes have been going down. I don't like that out of him whatsoever. Theo Maledon, 5-3. It's hard to get to much of this team. Plain and simple. It's hard, especially going against Philly. But on the Philly side, no Ben Simmons, but he just got upgraded to questionable, so we need to watch for that news. Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, Korkmaz, all these guys are questionable, which this is huge news. Because if all these guys are out, you can go right back to Shake Milton. I don't mind Danny Green. Dwight Howard's going to see great minutes. And you can look to a guy like Maxey or Hill. All these guys are going to get good minutes. We just need to wait and see what happens with this 4 guys because this will change the slate in itself. Cleveland and Toronto on the Cleveland side. Sexton, we need to watch for him. If there's no Sexton, I'm going right back to Darius Garland. I love him here. Jaron Allen and Kellen Love are just kind of similar plays for me. It's neither one. And then if Chetty Osman does start for Colin Sexton, I like him at 3 as a major, major value play. Toronto side, not much I want here. Maybe some Kim Birch with no Boucher. He's seen decent minutes. But Siakam, Van Fleet, Lowry, if I had a pick, it'll be the discount on Lowry. But honestly, there's just not much I want. Phoenix and New York, these 2 teams are great defensive teams. So good luck. Good luck picking out this team because both these teams are great defensively, like I was saying. So for me, Devin Booker, Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, I'm going to get to Ayton mostly. Cam Johnson, if there's no Crowder, once again, I'll go to him as a value. But honestly, there's not much I want on this team or even on the Knicks. On the Knicks, it's just the MVP. I repeat, MVP caliber Julius Randle that I want at 9.9. Rest of the guys, I'm not getting much to, honestly. Chicago and Miami. On the Chicago side, still no Zach LaVine. So for me, Vucevic, this is a good matchup for him. So I want to get to him at 10-3, but I want to see what happens with the rest of these guys, the high-end pay-ups options on this slate. And then Kobe White, I don't mind him at 6.5. You can get to him. Daniel Tice, I wish they would play him more minutes at 4.3. Honestly, though, not much else. On Miami side, if there's no Kendrick Nunn, you can go right back to Goran Dragic at 5,000. And then Bam Adebayo or Jimmy Butler, both guys are in great matchups. These are 2 guys I don't mind spending up for whatsoever. Clippers in New Orleans, 4 games left to go. On the Clippers, Paul George, easily a lock of the slate. I like him with no Kawhi. Marcus Morris Sr., I like him at 5'9". Reggie Jackson, 5'8". He's okay, but I'd much rather get to Marcus Morris. And then Terrence Mann with no Luke Kennard. I love him here at 4.8. New Orleans, watch for this news because if there's no Steven Adams, I like Marshall, I like Hayes, and I like Herman Gomez. If there is no Steven Adams, we just need to wait and see who they start. Zion here, he can get it done here at 10-1. I like him here. Brandon Ingram, I don't mind at 8.9. I'm much rather go pay up for Zion. And Alonzo Ball, great price tag with no minutes limit for him. Utah, Minnesota. On the Utah side, for me, it's mainly Mike Conley at 7.4. That's the main guy I want to get to. Jordan Clarkson's very scoring dependent, but I don't mind him at 6.8. Ingles, 6.5. He's okay. I'm going to much rather get to Jordan Clarkson. On the Minnesota side, there's not much I want. This team is kind of just a cross-off team, so I'm just going to keep it simple with y'all. I'm not playing anybody from Minnesota, so just kind of just kind of X off that. Memphis and Denver. On the Memphis side, with Jovel back, 8,000. He's going to have to go big against Jokic. I don't mind him. Then Jay Morant, 8.2. He's been going off. I like him. There's no Xavier Tillman with Jovel back. Jaren Jackson Jr., 6.5. I like the price tag for him. We just need to watch the minutes. And Kyle Anderson, 6.3. He's okay. On the Denver side, Jokic, plain and simple. Give me all Jokic here, 11,000. Michael Porter Jr., he's been shooting the ball really well. At 8.5, I don't mind it. PJ Dozier now is 5.2. He's priced over Aaron Gordon, surprisingly. I do like PJ Dozier. I think he's going to be very contrarian at that price tag. So I like him a ton. Dallas and the Kings. Wait and see what happens with Dallas. Because look at all these Q tags. Doncic, Porzingis, Richardson, Kleber. Watch and see what happens with this team. Plain and simple. I'll be keeping it up on my Twitter. I'm just going to tell y'all, if everybody's out on Dallas, I'm playing all of Dallas I can possibly get to. And on the Kings, last but not least, give me all Halliburton here at 6.8. We saw him last night. He paid off for me. I like Halliburton here a ton. Harrison Barnes, Buddy Hield, they're a little priced up. I don't like that. And Delon Wright at 5,000 is a value play. That's up this slate for us. Thank y'all for tuning in. Definitely hit that like button for me. Always subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's been a ton, as y'all know. And again, thank y'all for all the kind words and wishes. Hope everybody has a good and safe rest of their day.